Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm doing good. We're gonna have a bit of a longer stream tonight. It's despair time. I want to make sure that I can get through this whole thing. Based on the average that was given last time, this may take 8 hours. They said it would take 2 hours, but they also said that the investigation would take 30 minutes. So I thought we were Homestuck today. No. We were gonna do Homestuck on Wednesday. I'm gonna be super punishing towards spoilers. This stream. No offense, it's the last trial. Also, I've got the levels way jacked. Sorry about that. You ever get to run a, no, because I get enough from either, like, my wife came up a whole bunch, and I wrote those down, then every now and then I'll think of one, and then every now and then I'll just look over at, like, a previous video, at the name that someone came up for it. And that works. Oh, I didn't change the thing. Yeah, no, I read about, Papa John's. I was gonna talk about Papa John's. Game volume's a bit low now. How about right about here? This trial will be an amazing shit show. We may have to turn it on to mode only. I kind of want to see what sub only does for the secret project that I'm working on. Not that I'm going to make it sub only to interact, just because I know you can do highlighted messages in order to get through sub only, and I could just ask the subs not to say things in order to get, so that way we have a very specific list of people. We sub only, emote only. I think emote only is probably what we'll do for this stream, but I kind of want to see what sub only does for this. Let me go and turn off friends lists, so that way that's not an issue either. Let's see if I have any skills that I need to, So I wanted to make sure I got back to this as soon as possible, because I knew I was going to forget shit. I have more points, but I don't have more abilities, so I'm going to have to buy more, I guess. Sticks Ablaze, thank you for the 4 months of support. And then I go to hers, right? Okay, cool. So I've got 5 points remaining. If this is the last trial, I need to pick one of these. Let's see what I've got right now. I got Charisma, increases influence gauge when correct answers are chosen. Decreases the delay between shooting truth bullets. Increased focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during any suggestions on this. When's next Thursday? So I was going to do it Wednesday, but then the plans that we had on Monday got canceled, and so we just did Terraria yesterday. And so then we did, we'll be doing Solaris on Wednesday. Thanksgiving is Thursday. Friday is the soonest I think I can do. And I apologize for that, for those of you who are here for Homestuck. That being said, I kind of want to attack my secret project on the end of the next Homestuck, possibly. I think it's getting close enough to being finished that that's a thing. Sig Drive, they give it 6 months of support. Half a year, holy shit. Happy 9th anniversary, Dognarampa. Is it, though? Giving. I kind of want to spend some time with my family. There's not really any good Thanksgiving games or songs. No one busts out the Thanksgiving songs, you know? I hate my fucking ISP. No, same, dude. The anniversary was yesterday. Well, shit. That would have been a good day to do it. Probably just a minute here. I was going to ask what you guys think is a good ability for me to get at this point. I know Homestucks are used to waiting forever for things, but, you know. Hey, Solaris. Increases damage, allows you to lock onto 2 standing. That seems like it'd just be annoying. I hate that. Clock up, increases max speed. That sucks. Increases turning power, jumping power, slightly increases influence gauge, slightly increases focus gauge, something about bodily substances, and a highlighted message. Thank you for making me read that. That's actually what it said, for those of you on After Hours. Ugh. I'm not censoring cum. Influence is HP. Yeah, I feel like anything that increases HP. Influence gauge recovers over time. That seems like it might be good. Oh, God. Sorry, of course my nose starts doing weird shit immediately. I think I'll go with this one. I might as well get one, since, like, this is the last minute. At least it cleared up now. Like, you were in time for this. Thank you for the 300 bits, Jimbo Joe. Yeah, Thanksgiving kind of sucks for a lot of people. I'm sorry that it's gonna suck for you, but maybe look into Friendsgiving, you know? I don't know. Or just hang out with us and have a good time here. There's one that's like for 1 point. Is there really? Either way, this one is downshift. This is the last trial, Godly. So there's spoilers for literally the whole game up until this point. And possibly the first game, considering. Increases your aiming speed, decreases your aiming speed. The money skill is from a character, not a buying skill. Okay. Upshift increases aiming speed. I think that's probably good. I mean, I might as well. The whole trial tonight, if I can. Worth something, I'm sure.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
No, we don't need to.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the
Did I not
killer
equip
is,
the skill?
And
Shut the fuck up. Rev is a dum-dum. I know I'm a dum-dum. That's basically why I do what I do. Alright. You're doing great, thanks. Alright, cool. We did it.
now then, let's during
No,
the
it's
class
good.
trial, if you vote correctly, then
You all
only
saw
the
nothing.
blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone beside. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Chat, do you feel like you guys can be good, or do you feel like the rest of you can't be good? Is it emote only time? Are you guys going to have to be banished to the emote zone? We'll be good. I'll be good. I can already tell they can't be good. Okay. I think we might have to banish them. They don't trust themselves. Chat is more creative in emote mode. If chat can spoil shit in emote mode, I feel like they've gone out of their way. Like, they've gone out of their way to make sure that it happens. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and pull the trigger. I'll see you guys in a bit. I apologize in advance. Can we use points to escape? If I set that up, you can. Alright, see you in hell. Thanks. If anyone has points left over, see if you can get out of hell by using them. Lost Tuka, thank you for 4 months of support. It's very kind of you. The Thing is now in chat.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
This is a Japanese folklore thing, right? I remember that.
Chesto!
Okay, apparently you can't do anything aside from using it to post messages.
One more time!
Why are you mean to her?
Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
The Aura thing is watch more JoJo today. New episodes of JoJo came out today.
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
But you know.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
That seems a little too straightforward. It's exactly what I was saying last time, but I'm going to say he's an idiot for thinking it because it's him, and I'm going to act like I'm smart for saying that.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Soda, what is your theory?
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who killed or murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person, or it's entirely possible that they're different people? The Monokuma plushie, I was doing some like work on some stuff today. I was like setting up the video for next time, like last time's video essentially. I think the hole in the plushie.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
I think those were for
Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
To like gauge
It's because the
the
killer
aim.
tortured Nagito.
So that's why.
What was it
so
to
beat
agree?
up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was completely. It has to be certain things that you agree with.
Damn it!
Okay, I'm just gonna listen to it all the way
Killer
through.
didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Monokuma panels.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Okay, that last
I
thing.
found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? I think so.
Killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
What?
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
What do you mean that he wasn't tortured? If it's not torture, then what is it? There's no other possibility. Okay, we're already at like
Killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut
rock
him
and
up.
brain time.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason
Monokuma's
Nagito's body
account.
was
What was
covered with-
Monokuma's account again? Let's look over the things we got. All right. Okay, so that's not helpful right now. Oil lighter. What caused the fire? Plushie. Okay. Duct tape. The duct tape is weird. If it were torture, why would you duct tape someone's mouth shut?
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's
Okay,
why
I
he was
missed.
so beat up.
We're gonna assume it's something else
What were
now.
they trying to find out? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so,
Well, okay, that would
so
also be wrong too. Okay, so there it is.
That was Fuyu. I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay, that's it. That sounds right.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's
That's the weird
mouth. I'm telling
inconsistency.
you,
I
they
didn't
were
catch that
torturing
last
him.
time, but like
the
the
reason
game was
Nagito's
like,
body
hey,
was covered with wounds.
wait a minute.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
I feel like the C going over the O was a bad like
Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't
decision.
have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
That's legitimately what I thought until like just now.
I'm prepared.
Oh, okay, you're gonna have a thing now.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
What?
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Fuck. Okay.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
What?
I can't back down.
I forget how this works every
If you
time.
tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Yeah, what's the point of that?
Pay attention. This is how it worked. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
Oh, okay. I forget how this. Okay.
like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
I'm gonna lose that. Oh wow, it just gave that one to me. Okay.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Soda, please.
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
What? Okay, no, I need to actually see what I've got. Fucking hell. Can it?
like you said,
Can I have just a second to see what I've got as my options?
you'd
duct
obviously
tape.
assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Oof, this is gonna be rough.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
Okay.
how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
What do you? What are the answers?
Crap.
It won't let me switch once
Pay
we get to that
attention.
part,
This
so I
is
just
how
have
it
to
went
know
down.
in advance what I
First,
need to
the killer
say.
tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay.
Then, after they killed him, they
Sure.
duct taped his mouth shut.
That doesn't fucking. Oh.
Crap. Pay attention.
Now
This
it's letting
is
me
how it went.
switch,
First, the
but now I'm
killer
just
tortured
flustered
and
from
got
it.
information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
No, all of
they
this
duct
is
taped his
wrong.
mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
That's fucking stupid. They tape. No, but the blood though.
Pay attention.
Okay, no. Let me look over the fucking things I need to say. The blood, the duct tape, right? Duct tape is how I say blood. Does it make sense?
First, the killer tortured and got information. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh, fuck, I hate that system. I hate the systems in this game.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was
I'm
beat up.
sorry for being stupid. I'm going to blame the game for it.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? You might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
How are you that suicidally stupid?
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Thank you for the Leon bits there, the only guy I know.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Possibly. Are you in elementary school or
You
something?
were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape,
He is main
remember?
character, and being main character is really hot.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds,
I don't know how we know that. We just do.
which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
I mean, that's the only other conclusion, right?
If so, friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
I mean, like, if they're not torturing him for information, there's literally no reason to
No,
do it,
they
right?
didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard.
That is true.
If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Right.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Honey.
We can't think of any other reason.
Oh.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
No.
Killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Oh, right. We still haven't addressed that.
Some kind of
Phoenix Wright
setup?
syndrome.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
She has, like... Like, if she had an IQ of 5, it would still be, like, 10 times as...
Alrighty then. Let's think
Yeah.
about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Damn right it is. The reason for the fire. We need to clear that up first. Survival wounds, duct tape. Where are the panels? There they are. Oil lighter or panels, depending on
The
what it's
direct
trying to
cause
get
of
me
the
to.
fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Whoops.
The killer used some kind of setup.
Yeah.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Yeah.
Some kind of setup?
Yes.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
Yes.
They probably just threw the lighter.
No.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Uh-huh.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
The clatter is that way I know it's
Some way?
Monokuma panels.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
Yeah, that's it. The sound wave?
agree
The
with that.
fuck? Sound waves? Jesus fuck,
I
dude.
also agree
I'm
that opening
dumb,
the door
but
is
I'm
what
not
started
that
the
dumb.
fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
I feel like this... Is that just an American thing, or is that like also an everywhere else thing?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Because that's just a thing. Like, you didn't need to explain it.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel.
This is actually a
into the
very
second.
useful angle. Thank you for this.
And from there, they felt like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
We'd also probably hear it, right?
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Okay.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
What? What? Yeah, there was. You're right. It was, the MP3. Yeah, the music. Hide the sounds. Yeah.
I see.
That was it.
You're talking about the MP3 player.
Right, that's why it was there. It wasn't some fucked up. See, I was thinking it was like some fucked up like murder thing where like, I mean, it was because he's dead and he was horribly maimed. But I mean, like in the like, you know, they were taking pleasure in it. And they were just like getting off to the idea of him being in pain. And they were like, you know how like you kind of sometimes you want to have like, you have a nice bubble bath. You have maybe a glass of wine. You listen to some good jams like that, but with murder instead of half of that shit. It's like that, you know?
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Right, that's what that music was. Within the darkness, a loud hymnal blared through the warehouse at full volume. You guys hear something? Isn't it normally supposed to be in black and white? Otherwise, it seems like it's happening again.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right?
Wow, it'd really be great if you just took the initiative and said shit yourself.
Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. It's more of a sepia, isn't it, than it is black and white. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and... Right. It's not opening. Right, I remember this. Thank you for the 5 bits there, Wailord Kip. What happened to opening it slowly? I've already had to read that like 4 times.
So the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Yeah.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
I think it might be more than
With
that.
the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Oh, this is one of those locked room things. And half the time that means it's a suicide, and the other time it means there was a ninja that climbed out the window. So which one of you is a ninja, or did he commit suicide? That's basically the only possible things that could have happened. Killer couldn't have left, theoretically.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened,
Right?
the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
I'm glad she took point on that one.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
No, because we were all outside.
We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
We already... Did we just have a time warp? You said that already.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Are you saying that it was
You don't mean...
this murder?
Hajime? What do you mean?
person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Wow, short-ass trial, I guess. Good job, guys. We did it.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Real short. Sorry for making you guys wait. I mean, like, I think someone must have just gotten it backwards. They said it was a 30-minute investigation and a 2-hour trial. It was other way around. 30-minute trial. Real easy. Wow, fucking weird that they'd make it this easy right before the end, right?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim. What is that?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
The only
His
reason
body
I'd believe it
covered
was
in
a
torture
suicide
wounds. Or
is
did you
it.
already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Yeah, Nagito wasn't okay in the head. So there's, I mean, like, if anyone else in this room had done that shit, I'd be like, nah, that's not right. But with Nagito, I'm like, yeah.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
He might just be into weird shit. Maybe he's good at that. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way of doing it.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely have some, like... I feel like I'm in agreement with him. Like, what? Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Burned rope? Burned rope. I think. Probably.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You could tie one arm pretty
You
easy.
couldn't do much with the free arm.
Yeah.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
What the fuck?
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Yeah, it is. I think. I have to assume it's a joke because I want to assume she's not that stupid. Tours? I should probably take a picture of that. You're right. Hold on.
To actually tie up, that's obvious.
Tying just the legs, tying both arms.
You couldn't do much with. It'd be impossible if you were by.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
There it is. Okay, now we can continue now. Sorry, Worth.
To
All right.
actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
I feel like the burned
Couldn't do
rope
much
is the
with the
key
free
because
arm.
it could have not been tied in the first place.
It'd
We
be
don't actually.
impossible if you were by yourself.
No? Okay. What if?
Crap.
Okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the
I
legs
feel like
is one
burned
thing,
rope
but
is probably the right
tying
one.
both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
I kind of want to see what she said.
Crap. To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Yeah, there it is.
No, that's wrong.
I knew what I needed, I just didn't know where it needed to go. I kind of want to see what she says if you're like, yeah, his front tail.
Hold on a second.
He used his
Isn't that premise
dick.
flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't
Yeah,
say
and
he
it's
was
weird
tied
that
up.
his, like, arm wasn't burned.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
I don't know how he put a knife in his
Burned
hand, though.
because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
His right sleeve.
I see.
Wait. No, it'd be his, yeah, it is
Take
right.
a close look at his right sleeve.
It's not burnt. It should be.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Why would you say, are you drunk?
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Doesn't work without context.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
You have problems.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Could he have been okay. I feel like I gotta get into some weird BDSM shit in order to understand this, but what if your one hand was tied up? Could you put a knife in the hand that was tied up, then impale your, just like go bap with your other hand? That seems like the wrongest way to stab yourself ever, but you could. Can you hear what I'm, if you just like stab your own hand? Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
I haven't, what? Wait, why you, no, that's not how, first off, I would give you money. And second off, that was to touch your boobs. And then third off, what? Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
What?
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
You don't even know what that number means. A way to stab yourself in the right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer to this. God, I don't know how to explain that. I don't think it's the blood on the girder. It might.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
This is
how
dumb.
did he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If you threw the knife into the air
What?
and let the knife fall,
What?
could he stab his hand that way?
Could he stab his hand like that?
It's wrong?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
I love the
If
voice
you threw the
crack.
knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
There it is.
I agree with that.
It's one of the. So. Why though?
Life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
I thought he just was gonna use it for reasons, and then give it a Benjamin for its trouble.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito
Thank you
after
for the
he stabbed
bits,
the knife
Solaris.
into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
What if he stabbed his hand with his front tail? You know, what if he just like, yeah, what if he wrapped... Why is Akane like full-on horny right now? Like, now is not the time for that shit.
But for a moment, I seriously
Is she
thought
it? Like, is
Monokuma
she
died
the
or
one who
something.
did it? Is she trying to distract me with sex appeal?
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Rev, that one was hard for a lot of people to figure out, for a lot of people. That's good to know.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie. So he
Either that or
passed it off
Akane's
toward
just
the fire's
stupid.
origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
God, that's fucking stupid.
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
I doubt you remember this, but Akane talked about front tails throughout the chapter before this.
If you think about the order,
I don't remember
getting
that.
killed by the
It's
spear should have been the
a few
last
weeks
thing to
since
happen to
then, I'm
Nagito.
sure.
If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Please listen to the whole argument again. I'll make sure I listen to all of the arguments all the way through from here on out, just in case if she, for some reason, decides that we use our dick to do things. Just gonna let the people who know who don't have dicks here, they're not prehensile. Like, imagine if you took all the bones out of your finger. It's like that. You don't really have a whole lot of control over it. Give me half a sec. Sorry, I think I need to replace my chair. My back is fucking killing me. But I'm just gonna get some Tylenol real quick. Sealed for my protection. You guys see the thing about Papa John's? Where like where he said he had 40 pizzas in 30 days? And he's just upset about the quality of Papa John's pizza? Like that it like implying that it went downhill. Like I don't know how to tell you this, Papa John. If that is your real name, which it's not. Your pizza's always sucked. Like, Papa John's pizza always was super greasy and garlicky, but like, not authentic garlic, just bad, right? If I ever was just like, I needed a laxative, I'd just be like, hey, Papa John's, I just want to shit myself. Send over a pizza. Like, you saw it on his face, right? Like, he was not healthy looking.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
That's stupid and wrong.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm sorry, Didn't catch all that.
Soda, shut the fuck up.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition,
Yeah, everyone finds
it's
this
very
awkward
difficult to
except
stab
for
yourself
Sonia,
with
who
a spear.
doesn't understand why he's getting her to say that. Like, that's the this is awkward thing. She's like, I'm just gonna retreat into my hoodie.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
But we already know how he did. He just let go of the rope and the rope fell and then it stabbed him.
So you're saying it's impossible?
No.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that.
No, hold up. I got
To
this.
think
I
that
know the
one of us
answer.
could kill someone with such cruelty. I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
And that would be?
Monami sassing me.
She's not tied up this time. You guys notice that?
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said
I do
it
like
too.
this is voice
It'd be
acted.
impossible for him to stab
I like that
himself
the
with a
trials are
spear
voice
in his
acted.
condition.
It's really helpful for me.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
No, but I
feel
know.
that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with
No,
that
I know
spear.
how. I just
What
let me
kind of way?
say
I
words.
don't know.
Let me say words.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that, and then
All
even
right,
now.
Let's do this.
Blood on the left hand.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work
Fuck
together
that guy
and
in
think
general.
this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Right.
He was only able to move his left hand.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to watch these all the
But
way
his
through.
left hand was also tied up.
I have plenty of
and
time
that
to
rules
watch.
out his left hand.
No.
That's the
The
case,
blood
the
on.
only other
That's the
way
right
is-
answer, but I want to see if she talks
He
about
used
it.
his teeth?
No.
Or maybe he used his front tail.
So why the fuck do you bring that up every
I know
time?
guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Okay, so I know this trial is going to take longer, but I literally have to.
How did Nagito stab himself with a Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left
Like,
hand
it's going to be
was
such a
That
waste.
rules out his left hand.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left
What? His left hand was tied up, says Soda.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Jerking it. Gripping.
I see.
When the blood splattered,
His
he was
front
probably
tail.
gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Damn it! Stop it! Can we ask Monokuma to just halt the trial for a minute to just let her, like, figure that one out? Like, just give her a magazine or something, give her a room, give her, like, 20 minutes, she'll figure it out. Fucking hell.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
This is way too convenient. I feel like Chiaki is leading us.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
No. That's right. That's the it's not,
Hey,
though.
Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
That is important for when you're gripping your spear, yes. What section of the cord?
I see.
This bit I get.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh?
Anyone want to take a screenshot and just censor out the image?
And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
Because it's physically impossible for him to have stabbed himself in any other fucking way.
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Can you not be stupid for 5 seconds?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
I feel like that we're being led. And I don't like it. Nagito is gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand, but from there he would be able to stab himself in the stomach with the spear.
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Right?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
How would he have done it in order?
Let's focus on the spear first.
Oh,
Namely,
okay.
where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Like, she already knows. That's what's weird. Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed straight through his stomach. If it was just before that, then could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito is holding a tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where's the spear? Oh god. Oh no, which one? Logic dive? Okay, I can do sweet tricks. That's fine. Okay. What question first? I hate these mini games. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck. No. Turning speed is maybe something I should have invested in. Oh, fuck. Do you ever need to... above... Yeah. What the fuck is that? That wasn't a thing before. Oh. Oh. Ah. No. What else? The ceiling girder. So it takes me a second to read upside down and sideways. Wish I had a little bit more time to think that one out. Oh. Oh no. 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 Ah. Oh. 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 I did it. Alright, what stupid question now? The spear's cord? Nope, fuck. There it is. Okay. I got it. Fuck. I did it, guys. Perfect. First try. No mess ups.
It's all coming together.
This is like way too easy.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up.
This doesn't feel right.
Perpendicular to him just before that.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Hajime Hinata's pro skater 2. Thank you for the bits, Count Viscount.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
I'm surprised you knew such a big word. It has at least 2 syllables.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
Oh god, you guys are perfect for each other.
That'd be awesome, but he probably
That'd be
used
fucking
the ceiling
sweet,
girder
but
directly
no.
above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Yeah, but this is fucking stupid.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
That seems really ornate. Like, that seems like such a... He would.
If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I feel like to make it seem like it wasn't him, or like it was a suicide maybe. Like, let's be real. If we found him just like, I don't know, fucking poisoned, or he slit his wrist or something, right? Like, we wouldn't believe that shit, right? It'd have to be some extraordinary, over-the-top, stupid, like, look at how smart I am, guys, bullshit.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real?
This doesn't feel right. I feel like the poison thing is suspicious still, though.
He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
I guess.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah, it'd been fucking weird had he fucked it up.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
So why?
Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far?
What the fuck?
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
Thank you for the Leon bits, Cluey.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake.
Cluky.
By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
What kind of he would do that?
His goal was to get us all executed.
That's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
Why not just kill us himself? Why not set off a bomb?
It's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
That honestly, yeah. You have auto turned on. Yeah, that's fine. Jeez, I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. It was working out because I just didn't really need to press forward. Completely underestimated the capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatened us even after he died. That's the form his malice took. Thank you, Solaris. I had forgotten about that until now. If he were here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
How, though?
So why did he not just do that in the first place?
Right?
If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. He tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it still feels a little like a little bit of
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
I honestly feel like there might be a situation where he did all this himself, right? But he did it because someone was like, I'm taking you up on your offer. I want you to fucking kill yourself so that way I have an alibi. So that way it looks like you did it, but it's my fault so that way I get away with it. Like, I feel this.
That should be okay, right?
Let's go over the rest of this stuff. Clukey, thank you for the gift sub to Leon did nothing wrong.
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
No, go ahead and voice your concerns. I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it was a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is,
So
or...
what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
Well, you're asking, so no, it's
What do
not.
you think, Connie?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
Your gut's dumb,
You are right. It is not as though we can
It's
draw
right
any
this
other
time.
conclusion.
but we should...
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
No.
That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
No.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
No.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
No.
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Because I want to disprove everything I just said. I just wasted an hour of your life for no fucking reason. It's what Nagito would have done. And I feel like we deserve to remember him the way he'd want to be remembered. I'm going to take a shit on your doorstep tomorrow morning.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Yeah, I feel like we should solve all the mysteries that we can.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Hiding something related to Nagito's death, and something that he couldn't even have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? And here I thought we were finally finished.
Unfortunately, no. A piece of evidence he couldn't mess with. Blood on the hand, duct tape, spear, nope. Blood on the girder.
Crap!
Nope, sorry, I didn't mean, I just want to read it. Sorry. Okay. Well, it turns out it's not that one. Okay, it's left click to look at details. So it's not that. We already used that. We already used that. We already used that. We already used that. We used that. We used that. We used that. We used that. That's not it. Alright. A piece of information that Nagito couldn't have influenced. The notebook, I guess. No, that's not it. Save? I've got plenty of health. It's fine. I'm running down to, like, only a handful of options. It's not... I don't think we're to the poison yet. We haven't really brought that up. One of the secret bombs.
Crap!
No? Okay. Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that he couldn't even mess with. It's not the torture wounds, it's not the burned rope, it's not the survival knife, it's not the blood, it's not the duct tape, it's not the spear, it's not the plushie, it's not the blood on the girder, it's not the panels, it's not the oil lighter, it's not the MP3 player, it's not Sonia's account, it's not Monokuma's account, it's not Minomi, so it's gotta be one of these things. Do we already say Hope Speak Academy? I'm having a stupid, aren't I? It's a rockin' brain moment.
Crap!
Okay. Post thing in chat if I'm just being rockin' brain and this is actually really straightforward and I'm just a fucking idiot. I get one more guess. Can I save real quick? Something about Nagito's death. Okay. Not that. Super poisonous. We did that. I feel like we did all of these. Nope. Okay, let's just reread all of them. Right sleeve looked clean. He stabbed his hand. It's from the military base. Blood was... Okay. Why was he screaming? That's weird. I guess it's so that we wouldn't, like, scream. So we already covered that. We covered that. We covered that. Covered that. We covered that. Blind. Rev, please. I'm sorry I'm dumb. Thank you for the bits, though. One piece of information that... Sonia's account. I don't fucking
Crap!
know. Oh! 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 Rev, you can do this. You're getting tunnel vision. Okay. Laceration. Okay. Noon sharp. Thighs were also covered in stab wounds. Survival knife. I got one more guess. It's not any of these. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I did that one. I did that one. I did that one. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. It didn't do that. I did that. So it's poison, which I don't feel like is right. I don't know what that is. We did that. We did that. Music was playing through the warehouse. Fire was caused by it. Straight orderly line. You want to suspend U.S. money to tell us... Everyone's saying number 1. Which is the Monokuma file. Let me reread it. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near, right, noon sharp. Not only is there stab, right, furthermore the lacerations in his left arm and right hand. Sure, fuck it.
I see.
How is that? What the fuck is that about?
Is it about the Monokuma file?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Thank you for the 5 bits, main dog, and thank you for being an awesome mod, Natalie. The body was discovered in the warehouse. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there spear stabbed in the stomach, there are multiple stab wounds. Further, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right. No, that sounds all right. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Oh, fuck. No! Ah! I don't fucking know! S-O... Sock? Socks? Is it socks? Fuck! What about socks? It's no use. I can't go any longer. I don't have any of the options. Everyone doubts me. We all think it's a suicide, but Hajime thinks it's not. That means it's him. Because if he thinks it's not a suicide, well, what else could have happened? Fucking dumbass.
This is my... Ow.
Would you like to retry? Yeah, I would.
We will never give up.
That extra little bit of health that I spent, the 1 point on. Thank you, Solaris. But try and keep the bit hints to a minimum. All right. Words. Okay. First letter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cox. Okay, it's not Cox. Cause. Oh God. Oh no. Shit. Cause? Oh. Where's the S? Why so many letters? There's no O. No. Of. Ah. D. Z. Fuck. Shit. 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 That was the A. Oh, I need that A. Oh, fuck. I know how to spell death. No. Shit. I'm just going to take damage here. I don't even give a shit. Okay, I actually do give a shit. Okay, there it is.
I got it! In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the thing. So poison? Furthermore, there was a laceration on his left arm and knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
Okay.
The cause of death is obvious, is it not?
I mean, I would think bleeding, but I'm gonna guess that because it didn't say.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it.
How about we just
that
straight
it
up
was the
ask
cause of
Monokuma
death.
what the cause of death was, and if he says, then it wasn't the spear.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
I feel like that was important, though.
Well, Monokuma,
Thank you for doing what I wanted you to do.
I plead the fifth.
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
Of course you don't.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
I mean,
Are
apparently.
you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Yeah, we just really like making your day shit. That's what we're doing here, Fuyuhiko.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
It seems like a suicide, and I feel like we need to get through that first.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide. But it's not just a suicide.
It's a murder-suicide. Because he was possessed.
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
I know, it's not really what I wanted to be doing today either, but you know.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Wait, is it murder-suicide if you kill yourself because there's a demon in you?
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
I mean, he did think we were dumbasses.
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Really, just understanding your friend's malice towards you is what friendship is. You're right.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
Akane, what was your weird thing you wanted to bring
I
up?
think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
I feel like that's a good plan.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
Listen, if we just get back around to that same conclusion, it's fine.
This is friggin' annoying.
Shut the fuck up, you.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
You don't have another choice, so that's the case. Yes. Zipline, thank you for the Leon bits.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
He was in the room, yeah.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together,
Damn
everything will
right.
be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Yeah, I still don't trust you.
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now you think of it, Nagito said the same thing. Absolute hope can overcome any despair. He said that he was yearning for that. then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagato's wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Weird demon bear. We should probably get up and have a stretch real quick.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was going to start, but I guess if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was going to happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured it out. You're probably the only ones who didn't know. Isn't that right, Minomi? How much longer are you planning on, or how much longer are you planning on to sulk? We get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand in silence when you're all alone with someone else. That's kind of true, actually. So Minomi and I are the bestest of best friends. Yeah. Like, I do like having things to talk about. Like Papa John's and his weird, I ate 40 pizzas in 30 days. I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to talk about it this stream. I've tried to bring it up, but there's really no way to bring up. Like, have you guys ever tried to eat 40 pizzas in 30 days? Like, I'm a fucking gremlin, and I still can't eat that many pizzas in that many days. Especially not Papa John's. Especially not even a pizza that is good. You know? Like, the fuck is that? The fuck is that? How are you possibly able to eat that many pizzas? And he looks like he ate 40 pizzas in 30 days. He looks like he's made out of grease. Now, it's probably just that they didn't fucking, like, powder him and put makeup on him and stuff, but, like, I've only seen, like, the clips of it. I haven't actually seen the interview, so I don't know the context. But it's just like, in what interview can you have the sentence, I ate 40 pizzas in 30 days? He doesn't know anything about the pizza industry. It was terrible. Like, people are saying, yeah, Tilda, which is probably just you guys saying that, like, I'm glad Tilda's around to prevent you from eating garbage, which is true. Thank you, Tilda. I'll thank her in a minute. But yeah, that's true. Don't say such stupid things. Are you talking to me or to her? Or no, it's her talking to him. Okay. I hate you so much right now. Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friends, this is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. We aren't even friends in the first place. I mean, as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. He even said the reckoning is coming. Yeah, it's ominous and weird for the pizza man to say. What if, like, you got a pizza delivered and they'd be like, yeah, that's like $20.95, right? And you're like, all right, yeah, sure. Here's 25. You know, keep the change. Thanks, man. The reckoning is coming. All right, yeah, see you too, man. Thanks. It's sad to live in a life without friendship. Even sadder when watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. She's into... She likes it when gay men make out. Real quick save, and then we're going to pause.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
You're right. Shut the fuck up. We're going to do a quick BRB, get a stretch going, go take a piss, that kind of thing. I'll be right back. You guys should too. Get up, move around. Just stretch your legs. It's good for you. 2 minutes, BRB. Bop time incoming. Also, today's Chronaut game, by the way, is Alessio Corsa. It's apparently a really good racing game. When I was working at the game store, it was like the racing game to sell people who were into like just straight up racing games. Not like Mario Kart, but like the other end of that spectrum. Apparently it's good. I haven't played it, but it's cool cars. If you like racing cool cars, you probably already have it. But anyway, 2 minutes BRB. I get a cut if you buy it, by the way, obviously. There we go, BRB. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you had a good break. Did you get up? Did you actually stretch, or did you just sit there messing around on your phone? Opening up Twitter, posting on Twitter, just being like, hey, I'm watching this awesome stream, and this guy is so cool and handsome. I'm really glad that he's streaming. It makes my life complete to see someone play this game. Did you do that? Thank you. You couldn't hear me pee because I muted it this time. Don't even start with me this time, weirdo. Anyway, thank you guys for being that supportive that you would go and do those things. Anyway,
my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
good job.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Yeah, so I guess poison then. So what does that imply? That someone... No, I don't get it. Abby, did you bring me a toy to throw? Is that what this is? Yeah? Hold up, guys. One sec. Did you... Chloe, thank you for the 6 months of support. You bring me a toy? Alright, I'm back. Abby wants to play fetch. Right.
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Right.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear.
Right.
It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Blood loss seems like the obvious one. If not blood...
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all
that's
I
not
can think
it.
of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Entirely possible that it could be, but the game says no, so it's not.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things
You're just
up.
gonna talk about front tails, and that's not gonna be helpful, Akane.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
Sure, okay, fine. Fatal wound, that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if that actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. It's the only other cause of death that we know of, which is poison, which we'd bring up. Blood on the girder, piece of blue, Monokuma's special, yeah, that or the piece of blue paper. I don't know what the piece of blue paper is for.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Let's listen to all of it so we can talk about the front
It's not the knife in his
tail.
right hand, right?
Nope.
It's not the other wounds, right?
Nope.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
Nope.
There's no way he burned to death.
Nope.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yes.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
How would you do that?
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
What?
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Okay, that was stupid. Something that can't be seen.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Let's see what
It's
people's...
not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
I want to see what people's voices sound like. Slow
With all
down.
those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
He just sounds more manly.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yes.
I agree with that. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Because I just feel like being a dick.
I remember When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
It actually did say that on it.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
The killing poison, made for killing. It said, hold up. For those of you guys that weren't here for this, like, let's read what it says on the poison thing. Rancid liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Handle with care. Volatile, gaseous stage, poison. It's possible to poison someone to death without any complications. It might be made for poisoning people. I don't know, man.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see.
He did look kind of
Sure seem to
pale.
know a lot about medicine.
He's an ex-gangster, okay? Can we just let that slide?
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
Like, he looks really pale. He looks grotesque, which is not something that's been a thing in any of the other trials.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
I mean, that would be fucking weird, but no, because that's not
also
necessary.
a possibility.
Like, I don't know why he would do that.
Still, both of Nagito's hands were
It can
full.
be aerated.
So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the
What if he
spear,
poured it
and
into the
his right hand
sprinklers
had a
to
knife
try and
stuck in
poison
it?
us? What a bizarre way of killing everyone. A bomb seems like it would be more effective, don't you think?
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible.
What if he's trying to kill us right now?
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Oh, no. Okay, never mind.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth
Can
was
you just
covered
call it a
with duct
cock?
tape, you know.
Can you just
If he
call it a
wanted to drink poison,
penis?
how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
It is. That's why you're bringing it up, because you know. Why do you... Oh, no. No! 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 Okay. We gotta extend that gameplay. Having better turning speed here might be helpful. As long as I don't have to do another one of the sword ones. The sword ones I hate because I don't get time to look over my answers and think about things. Gas. Oh, nice! Hella. I don't know why he would kill himself in a way that we didn't expect. But I guess it's worth entertaining just to figure out if there was a reason that he would have done that. Aside from just to be extra and weird like that. That would be something he would do. Whoa. Shot his poggers. Whoa. Oh. Better jump distance would have been useful too. Whoop. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna lose all my health here just trying to do this little like fucking Tony Hawk pro skater bullshit. You don't deserve this game. Nope. You're not this clever. We good now? We good with this? Through his nose? Gas? Okay, cool, I'm right. Okay, yeah, it's literally the only other...
It's all coming together.
I don't feel like it really earned the right to do that to me, but okay, game.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. The volatility is low. The liquid is dangerous when vaporized. And that's it.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Yeah.
Breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The sprinklers,
I see!
they knocked the poison out of the air.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
I don't know why he did this, though. Like, the fire was really what killed him. I guess so he didn't...
Poison gas disappeared because of the
Why,
sprinklers?
though?
It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Gaseous state is heavier than air and breaks down in a minute. It's susceptible to hydrolysis. Someone was asking what hydrolysis is. There you go. It's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
Right.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
I mean, like, I feel like the spear thing is still a possibility, but it's not. It's actually this poison thing, but, you know.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Is that right, Monokuma? Can you tell us any
The wounds
information?
on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
Yeah,
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
yeah.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Yeah, I don't know why, though.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
Yeah. I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Like, the gas mask just is a way for him to get out of motive, malice. Is it really okay? That's a weird phrasing. That's got to be like a translation thing, right? Is it really is this really okay? No, it can't
There
be.
might have been an accomplice.
That's kind of what I've been saying.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Yeah, how did he transport it? Nagito brought it to the... Yeah, the container. Meat on the bone?
are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
But that room was locked up until that we got it open from Monokuma.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, It's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
You can't carry around poison without putting it in a container.
Did it randomly select meat on the bone, or did it just decide to bring that back up? Like, remember the first fucking trial, my dude?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container probably melted in the fire.
That's stupid of you to say. That's Soda's line.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Wasn't on fire that long.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then does
That's
that mean
also
someone got
weird.
rid of
Like,
the
I don't know
container?
why that's not a thing that I can bring up, that they didn't work.
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible.
No, it's possible and probably what
I
happened.
mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Sad?
Does that really matter all that much?
Yeah, because they murdered him too, so they're also the Blackened.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
And then put it in his locked room?
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
No, it's not.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
But unfortunately, this is the universe we live in. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore, but hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. Let's feel that way. So I just want to rule this as Nagito's suicide, but if I do that, nobody here has to get hurt, but...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
He does that, yeah.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Nerd.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
Thank you.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
No, not really.
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Thank you for the gay Leon bits there, Zipline.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison
Accidentally
from the crime scene.
removed evidence from a crime scene of a murder
But
on
I just
Murder
can't
Island.
imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
That is how you've treated everything in your life, and it's caused so many problems for you.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Nope. What's that feeling just now? Even though it was brief, I felt like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Kane said just now might be a clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. Oh no! No! Ah! What word now? What word now? Does it start with an N? Nope. F. Fire grenade. Fire grenade? Is it fire grenade? Do you want me to spell fire grenade? Where's the R? Fire. Can I get an E? I'm just gonna accept some damage here. So just do not care. Whoops. All right. Okay, good. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't give a shit. Just do damage to me. There you go. Good.
Got it. I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Oh, this is... Oh? Does that mean that we're... Is that Russia? Well...
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
That's why it wasn't effective in the first place.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
So who's the murderer if one of us did it on accident? It's sort of like when you have firing squads, but only one guy has a bullet, so that way no one feels bad about it. Even though everyone stood there and pulled the trigger at the guy.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yes.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
Oh.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped
Right.
with the contents of a fire grenade.
Yeah, the aluminum, the blue thing.
Huh?
Where is it? Is that it?
I can prove it with this.
That.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Porn mags.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's
Wouldn't it have been
room.
easier to get rid of that?
We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
I would assume, because it would have been bad if he had killed himself in the
It's a
process.
dangerous
So now we've
poison
used
after
all the evidence.
He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
Well, thank you for the bits, Solaris.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Yeah, one of us killed him, and we don't know who.
What did you say?
And there's no way of knowing, and I don't think that should count, but it probably does.
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
Choco Chip, thank you for the Leon bits.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Yeah?
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
Right.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
When we all threw the grenades.
see.
Right. So
Are you
one of us
saying
right in
it
front
was
of
when we
everyone
all
else
threw the fire
murdered him.
grenades?
And technically I guess one of us did it. So he could have set that up with whoever. Just made sure that they were the one to pick up the grenade. And then they were the one who actually killed him. caused the final blow.
Yeah, I think so.
That's so fucking weird.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was
One of us.
What the heck?
Yeah, that seems like something
One
he would
of
do.
us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Right.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
Murdered?
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said
That's
so
real. Okay, so
yourself.
hold up.
You said Nagito committed suicide.
Nagito's... Assuming Nagito's plan was this, let's assume just on surface level, that's what he planned. He planned this extra as fuck thing, which he would, right? He assumed he wouldn't die of being stabbed with a spear and stabbing himself with a knife and stabbing himself in the hand and bleeding out on the floor before he died of flame inhalation. What if we had never found it? Then he would have died of suicide. Like, a lot of this plan revolves around us knowing those existed, were there, and it's Sonya.
Then who killed Nagito?
Maybe?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito.
I see. It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
And Nagito as well?
I see. That was also Nagito.
I'm getting a little bit of health back. This is
Hey,
helpful.
How many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
It's not the same question. It's
The
different.
next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make someone throw the
I
poison.
see. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yeah.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Because he knew that we'd throw the poison at him, which would kill him.
It was a trap.
Yeah.
Trap?
Yeah.
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
You know what? Actually, he's the lucky student, so his stupid fucking plan to kill himself would go off the way he wanted it to because he's the ultimate whatever luck guy.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
We don't know. That's the point.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
Yeah.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
That seems like something he would do.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Yeah.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Monokuma, you want to weigh in on this shit?
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep.
Was his trap all along?
That is some bullshit.
Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out.
Exactly.
After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
Yeah.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
So Monokuma's actually rolling with this.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
I have absolutely no idea.
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we could make a decision.
Chiaki is gonna
That's
chime
why
in
we're
and
at an
she's gonna
impasse.
say something and it's gonna be the answer, but I have no fucking clue.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
He actually would be able to, because he'd know which poison or which canister had the poison in it. He'd know who got which canister, and then he'd know who threw that canister. So you'd know.
If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
Nope, Monokuma makes up the rules as he feels it's bullshit.
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all
Because it's a
times.
simulation for whatever reason.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Why would you bring that up?
Please stop! I will never become queen!
What?
How can you? I'm so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Oh! Oh!
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Why do you have a piss fetish?
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
There we go, Chiaki. What do you got
Is there
for
any
us?
way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that...
There it is. See, I knew she was gonna do this.
There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
They're implying she wanked. No, I got that. I'm just...
I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even if we don't know who... I mean, like, even if this isn't right, at least we're making some sort of guess. We have a line of reasoning on why we did it, and we can die happy knowing that we tried. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Oh, we're doing this now. Okay. What was inside the refrigerator? Okay, not that one yet. Right before switching the poison. Spear dangling. There's a lot of fire grenades. Okay. Let's play this inside the break room. This? Okay, cool. I like that you can mouse over things. What was beyond the Monokuma panel? That makes it so much easier knowing that that's a thing. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear? In order to hurt himself. Prop the knife up with something. The reason we went into the warehouse was thrown in the fire grenades was the poison. Okay, cool. Perfect. See, that's so much easier. All right, back from the beginning. Oops, I let go of the cord. How do you support the spear? This? No. Okay. Maybe it's the next bit. In order to hurt himself, oops, I let go of the spear. No? Mask equipped. The reason we went to the warehouse. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. Putting duct tape over my mouth. Oops, I let go of the cord. What made the spear? There it is. Okay. Just the wrong moment. Gerald moment? Thank you. Duct tape over my mouth. In order to hurt himself. Putting that? Okay. That's weird phrasing for that, but okay. Tacking my left hand, I'll tie the burned rope to my right hand. Prop the knife up with something. Grab the spear with my left hand. How did he? There it is. Okay. His whole body. Okay, there we go. Good. Easy so far. Good. Doing good. Doing good. The plushie is ready. That's how he likes it. Plushie. The plushie is ready. Remove the lid. Okay, there was one for that. Okay, that one was already used, and then poison, and then all the way at the end it's going to be one of these two. Okay, it's not that one, so it's this one. The video message was... Okay. That. Okay, cool, good.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Why, though? I don't know how this helps, but hopefully it does.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
I don't know if you noticed, but everyone in this comic is Gray Man, except for Nagito.
That he needed for
Interesting.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Wait a minute. If it's like a firing squad, then you're all guilty, right?
Using the gloves.
I don't know. It depends on how you ethically determine this.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory.
So wait a minute. What if we're all it? If we're all it, then...
And put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
The Blackened gets
Next
to leave,
morning, Nagito
right?
appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
Thank you, Natalie.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
Darr.
In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed them from there. Nagito set it. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope.
Can you imagine being this guy?
However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Like, look at the effort he's going to. Like, we walked through this for the past, like, 2 hours to, like, figure this out, but, like, think about this. think about how he planned this. It must have been like days, and he's like, "Heh, this is a great plan."
He lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
God damn.
He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
And that's when he just lays on the ground like a jackass for a
Meanwhile,
minute.
we finally arrived at the plushie factory after seeing his message. We instantly made our way to the warehouse, but that was part of Nagito's plan.
Like, this plan literally took like a full 3 days to
door
get
to the
together,
warehouse,
assuming he
which
didn't do any
inadvertently
preparation
started the
before
Monokuma
that,
panel
which he
domino
had
effect.
to have to make sure that it was gonna work. So he probably spent like a week on this bullshit.
Panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire extinguishing
It's entirely
grenades.
possible that all of them were rigged to not work.
We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was.
God, his plan had to go just perfect, but he's lucky enough that it
Also,
would.
Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
There's so many times that I want to like show this to people, this game, to like people who aren't gamers and who like murder mystery sort of things, but just like, fucking hell, you cannot show this to anyone. Like, unless if you're like into anime, like this is, she talked about front penis for like a good amount of time.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him,
Like,
he
this is
certainly
clever,
lost
I like
consciousness.
this, but it's fucking stupid.
Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
We assume malice in
In
this.
conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
Means that it's all of us?
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Like, I think that's it.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
See, that's the weird bit.
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope can break through any despair. Can never lose in a place like this. Not only all that, I believe in all of you. I believe in the time we've spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
I mean, this really just took that we try and save him as part of the thing.
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
Hope. His talent?
I see.
He knew it was all gonna work.
Believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all this, I believe in you guys. More than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable.
The only thing we
wasn't
haven't
it?
used is that fucking
It almost seemed like
guide.
he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just an escape game that ended up with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun and spin the cylinder and point it towards you and pull the trigger. So you really did it? So that's how you're supposed to play it. I would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess that's just what Monomi said. I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. And I'm still alive. After all, it's a good thing about me is how lucky I am. He did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. I'm left with a red mark? For someone to be called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. It's the same time. That was a flashback of a flashback of a flashback. Hachime said I wasn't lucky, but I was actually the opposite. I was lucky, and that's how I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
Oh, Kuklue, I see that you've unlocked that emote. That's great of you.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along.
Oh my god, he actually used his
Person
luck
set
to
up
make
as
sure
the
a certain
killer.
person... Oh, you bitch! Oh, you slut!
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He was just crazy
He
enough to do
probably
it.
risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I already know. The traitor?
I see! That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm the bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secret monitoring everyone's activity, but I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
I guess?
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
And it's just as Nagito said from the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we had just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long was because we really didn't believe in him.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
Right?
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
That's something he would do.
That's something he'd say.
Yeah.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him.
Can we look over her
What are you
diary?
gonna
We
do?
haven't looked over that either.
Are you
That's
guys
the
gonna
other
believe
thing.
me?
Hold up. What else have we not looked over? Because I keep remembering shit that we haven't looked over. Alright, we looked at that. Sonia's account, Monokuma's account, Monomi's account, and the Academy file. He relied on his luck to aim for his target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds too unbelievable to actually happen,
The only
but...
thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Probably not.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
What?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Your group. Why are you... Why that verbiage?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
What? Your group. That phrasing is so weird. It's either me or her. Is Monomi an option? Monomi would be a weird option. No, she's not. Okay, so it's either me or her. Okay. She proved her talent. I didn't. She's proved that she's actually the ultimate gamer because she was able to beat that one in the case. Yeah. Oh, that was wrong. I wasn't sure if it actually, like, okay. Okay, never mind. Your, then.
It's... you? Chiaki?
It changed the thing, so I thought we were gonna, like, double down on it a whole bunch of times and he was gonna have, like, a real emotional, like, breakdown, but no.
Please, hold on.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This means this is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right?
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Or she's pulling some fucking crazy
Hey.
shit.
What are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor...
A lot of people
being
just
a
had their
member of that
waifu, like,
horrifying
taken
Future
from them.
Foundation.
And to that I say, good. Good.
That is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to
No,
Chiaki.
let Minomi talk.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
Yeah, this is weird.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way.
So she's like
So
programmed to
please.
not be able to admit it.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor!
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Minomi?
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
You being depressed, this isn't about you. This is about us right now. Sometimes you gotta have conversations where it's about other people, you know, and you can't make it about yourself. That makes you an asshole. I really fucking hate it when people do that.
That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
So you're part of the Future Foundation.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
She's trying to... So... Panic talk action. Oh, okay, we're doing this now.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Oh, I did this
Let's all
wrong.
get along. I won't let you.
I forgot how
Let's
this
all get
works.
along.
So I just immediately use fever mode.
Burst open and mix.
Is it left click to shoot and then right click to actually destroy them?
I won't let you.
I didn't really need to use this just now. I feel kind of stupid for doing it.
I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along.
I forgot how this
Lower your
works.
grades.
I don't remember how this works.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end.
Bone on the meat.
investigated Nagito's cottage. I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
Well, I just cheated in order to beat that, but whatever, I fucking won, so that's fine, I guess.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
Just use the power-up twice, and then you win.
I don't know. I don't know.
You do, and you can't write.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Was able to talk to everyone for the first time. Today, Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Byakuka's the leader. A lot of things happened today. Everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably
I feel like
looking
this
for that
game
too.
played me exactly the
Might be why
way
he stole the
I
notebook.
wanted it to. Or it wanted to. Kind of how I wanted it to. I like not knowing things. I like figuring out mysteries, but I also like them not being obvious. You know?
But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, however, it's different for me.
You know?
You
It took me
knew?
this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth that I might have known the moment I found this notebook. Just when I turned my eyes from the truth it contains. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed. The final dead room. Right, that was just between us.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
We've been in the future or funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry on edge. Hachime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
And that implies that Monomi doesn't have access to the security cameras, which I just kind of figured from the get-go, but alright. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is...
I mean,
Chiaki.
for some reason, security cameras can't exist in this, but okay,
That's
fair
why
enough.
Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
Or Monokuma, or Monomi, or the other traitor.
There must be some mistake.
There's not.
I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
She didn't know. It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over the bombs without saying a word. Yeah, I thought that was suspicious. The fact that, like, I feel like her doing that and then Nagito going, this isn't, like, I didn't actually know, sort of proved that it could have been her, which means that it was her. You know what I mean? Like, that was suspect at the time. I don't know if I voiced that. I probably didn't, so now it just sounds like I thought I knew what I was talking about, but I didn't. Without hesitation, swipe the card reader. Looks like I was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Or she couldn't tell.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Not really, no.
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't believe it, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Sonia's account. Yeah, we finally get to these. All right. Sonia's account. Let's go. It's going to be that or Monokuma's account.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious. There's no way Chiaki would have known.
We're going to watch it all the way
If that
through.
bomb was fake or not.
No, there is.
The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Okay. All right. It's one of those two. I'm just going to reread them. Thank you for the Leon's bits. I'm going to reread those because we're going to dispute, but I'm not sure which one I need to use in order to say that. At the time, Minomi was apparently peeking at the whole thing. He apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. It's Sonia's account, and it's the fact that Minomi was peeking that allowed Chiaki to know.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying
So
to
when
turn
she
off the
says,
bomb,
I was the only one who knew, her own account is
didn't
the
Chiaki
reason
use
that
the
that's
card
wrong.
reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious. There's no way Chiaki would have known. If that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to
Airborne
detonate
static.
it.
No! No! There it is!
That's not it.
I got an achievement for shooting down the static. Thank you for the Leon bits,
That's not it.
Clue
Sonia
key.
shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
That's why I wanted to go back and read that, because I knew it was one of the
Monomi
two,
was
I just
also
didn't
there
know
when you found
why.
out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Right.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monomi. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monomi.
I do not want to hear that!
Okay.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
You don't have to doubt her. She's admitting it.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Monokuma's account.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monomi.
Right, and that's why the Monokuma
There
one's
was
gonna be
someone
the right
other
one.
than me and Monomi who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Next thing she says.
Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island.
Nope, okay.
Crap!
I'm
There
trying
was
to...
someone other than me and Monomi who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about Monokuma. Probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No. There it is. Right thing, wrong moment. I knew what I was doing. Didn't
You're
seem
right.
like it because I got the answer
Monokuma
wrong, but yeah.
probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagato obtain the bombs he used? I wonder. If I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know that it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there were all fakes. I know that already, but you should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I keep it quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was going to happen. And that's why I'm telling you now for the first time. Feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
Monokuma doesn't lie. He just admits truths.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
No, I'm going to believe Chiaki and Monokuma.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her?
Yeah, that's the issue here.
That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives
I
to
feel
that
like I've agreed with
bastard?
Fuyuhiko, like, this entire trial.
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito.
We should believe in Chiaki.
We have to believe in Chiaki.
Ba ba ba.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life.
Yeah, exactly. This feels very similar to a previous trial.
So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Yeah, this reminds me of, like, most of the trials in this game, actually. I was trying to think of which one, but, like, Gundams and, low-key, what's her name? The ninja chick? Her? Like, half the trials have been this.
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong.
Voice acting.
However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Someone's gonna die.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
That was a good trial. I like that one. I followed the thread of logic the entire time. I think this is one of the better ones. Monomi's the only voice actor I don't like in this entire game. Natalie, have you played this game before? And if so, like, are we good? Are we clear from any spoilers? It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I am ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. I have not, but I've been warning chat all night. Fair enough. Thank you, Natalie. Chat says nay. Chat says nay. I will trust that. Thank you, chat, for being honest. Then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible what lies ahead. I mean, it will suck if we're wrong and Nagito's luck just failed him this one time and he was like an asshole for making us have to do this. Like, I legitimately believed it was myself 2 out of the 4 murders in this game. Like, that is some... Ah, God, I need to talk to someone about that. My self-preservation was not there. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation, Nagato Komeda's killer, is... Chiaki... Nabana.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagato's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means the bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you this one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
Could you tell us what they were first? Why did we vote before we asked her these questions? Or, like, you know, had, like, a... Because you know he's gonna pull the trigger immediately. Like, can we get just, like, a, like... We're really sorry about this.
What?
That is...
I can't believe it, even though I don't want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe.
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have just said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what. Because I couldn't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
Well?
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? You're Robert? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. To be able to think that I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. Still saying things that I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're gonna not answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff?
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
The traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost, and in the end, it all went according to Nagato's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagato's goal? Is it really okay to say that he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't that strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? If Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagato said he'd weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagato's plan. I mean, Nagato's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone besides the traitor.
Huh?
So his luck failed him? Kill everyone besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
Actually, that makes a great deal of sense. That seems like something he would do. He intended for Chiaki to have the thing. She did. And then... But he also intended us to not go through and say it.
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Because he's fucking like that. Of all to form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagato's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad or our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on.
Don't you go talking about family all of a sudden. It's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight, I can't win. I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? Oh shit!
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Oh, okay. Did that work? She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like,
No.
I'm not dead. New one fucking came out. That surprised me. I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet, I'm not done yet. What?
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
So how many times are we doing this?
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Hey!
Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's gonna all get destroyed.
I won't forgive
Of course,
you.
I'm doing it so you all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
let
I will
you.
protect them with my life. Manomi, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh,
How many?
exciting.
Not that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power. What'd you say?
What?
1 million? Wow, that's really good math, my dude. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 1, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead. Yeah, it's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You still have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously, endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility. So those really were real?
wrong.
Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it.
You're just bluffing, Manomi. Finish them off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What'd you say? There's no way that's possible, isn't it? Even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
You've already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna get confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me to call this magic or something. No, we're in a computer program. I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong. There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair. Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
I like
What's
the
this?
evil kappas in chat. Wish I could talk. How many Manomis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of this new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone. Let's leave the rest to them. But
Right?
Damn it.
what the hell is going on? I don't know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation? Considering, yeah, it seems like that's the case.
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up between a dispute between two organizations. That seems right, yes.
Damn it.
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little bit more, just a bit more time. To wait or not to wait? That is the question, but which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But wait, I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Special bleeding service.
And for Manomi, too. Why even Manomi? Just a 2-for-1 special. Could have killed the thing at any time, but since she's not a student, and also I don't need anybody that's gonna defy me anymore. And also I remember now. I'm an only
Sorry.
child.
That is...
Well, what's that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'm just I'd just be a burden anyway. And it's not just that. I've decided to believe anyone
You guys,
or everyone.
I'm
got-
sorry about so
Oh.
many things. I'm sorry for lying to you.
I don't really understand what they were lying about, though.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone.
What was that line? There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. Didn't need you to call me out, but okay.
But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
Some of us have depression, you know?
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Let's give it everything
Let's
we've
proceed
got.
with Hyde's spirits.
It's punishment time!
This is the very last punishment time. Trapped in an arcade machine? Yeah. What does this have to do with video games? Oh, I see. Oh, they're actually gonna get away with this shit, maybe. Maybe. Could be like the last one of the last trial, or the last game. They're not gonna get away with it. This game's not that kind about shit like that. Now we're doing a Tetris thing. Legally distinct because it doesn't have 4 pieces. Yeah, I didn't like that. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to say, before I could say what I needed to ask, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, she would have been comforted a little. As she knew she was executed as the traitor, would she have been able to be comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Thank you for the bits there, the only guy I know. As for Chiaki, she regularly took the role of the point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too. And she's not the only one, and not only was she the traitor, but she was also Nagito's killer too. Well, you don't have to worry about it. You won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them. What does that mean? Well, now that that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone. Are you seriously? We can leave this island?
I shall now
Yep.
present.
Congratulations. With this, I announce the end of the killing school trip. It's not that easy. For you 5 who have survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. You're acting like if you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up for another killing to happen right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said U5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you were saying in the end, it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and the enemy of the Future Foundation. What is your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
no.
You just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll all see your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourself just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't get saying shit, new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to its fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it didn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back, and that's why I didn't look back on everything that was going to happen until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. I burrowed deep into my sheets as if I was trying to hide. In doing so, somehow managed to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess it's really isn't needed anymore. Is everything really gonna end? What is everything anyway? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything gonna end? Is this a good stopping point? Or are we gonna get... Okay, let me ask questions one at a time because you only answer in yays and nays. First question, is this a good stopping point? Nay, okay. Save, sure. Okay, let me ask another question. Give me a line of things in chat once you hear this. It seems divisive. The thing is yeah, okay, there's the thing from Jazz Arms. There's another thing. Okay, cool. Next question. Is there going to be a save point before the end of the game? About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Yeah, okay, so why don't we just go until the save point then? Alright, give me another line of things in chat real quick once you hear this. And then answer the question, are you guys good to be let out of emote mode? Can we really end this and turn our backs on all that? And it's not just that, we're really leaving where we left? To Hope's Peak Academy? Okay, so the things are happening and now we can get to yes, and there's a couple of nays in there. Alright, hold up. We'll wait then. The yays are about as equal to the yays and the nays. So, that was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Just a few hours left now. I thought there was going to be like, just do whatever the fuck you want. Do free time for like 2 days. But they're not even doing that. Felt like I had a fun dream somehow. Is it going to prompt me for a save? The thing in chat and then answer. They don't seem to trust themselves, so that's I think I have to agree with that, Natalie. Okay, thing in chat, and then, yeah, there will be a save point. Okay. I forgot what I asked, but I'm going to pretend like that's what I asked, because that seems like something I would ask. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. My favorite thing I like to do is when I ask you guys a question, then I forget what the question was, and then you guys answer the question, but you can only answer in yeses or nos, and so there's no way for me to, like, actually, like, obtain any information from that question. So that's cool. That's right. It's the last day. Okay, give me the thing in chat. I love being stupid. Suddenly, my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. Is there going to be a save point here soon? I feel like I had been abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Yeah, there will be a save point. Okay, cool. Now I remember what I asked this time. Thank you. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiku, Akane, Sonia. Wait. Oh yeah, Kazuichi's Soda. I was like, where was Soda in that? Like everyone, I was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. Suddenly I couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage. I knew it! I fucking called this from fucking episode 1. When I left my cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Ah, Hajime, good timing. Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, we're dealing the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently, there was more to that message inside the laptop.
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently, it was locked by a timer. Did he set up so that way that wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as his will. Nagito's will? Where is this right now? I fucking called this shit. Don't even act like I didn't. I called it every fucking episode of this goddamn series. 40-something hours in. And I'm still calling it. I never walked away from that plan. We're just planning to meet each other at the restaurant and watch it all together. Got it, the restaurant. I wonder if everyone's going to be alive this time. Like, everyone. Oh, wait, hold on. Are the, is my pet okay? Gotta check it one last time before we go. Oh, no, not everyone.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her she was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I would never allow that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Gives me kind of low-key, Doki Doki Literature Club vibes.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the trader from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. It looks like it ended the way I thought it would hope. I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except for the trader. Damn it. It's just like Monokuma said.
Hey!
He really set the trader up as the killer and he even tried to make them survive the trial? What if you didn't guess this, like, way before now? You'd be like, whoa, what the fuck with Gundam? But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the trader is watching this video,
unfortunate.
then unfortunately I guess I lost. The outcome is completely opposite of hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters to me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now, Liz, put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak to both sides, or so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I'm an asshole. I just took the action after talking about it for so long. Special prize in the final dead room allowed to me to learn a certain truth. It'd be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was surprised. I mean... The Future Foundation traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth of this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Check the web for details. But now I know the truth. As I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he was planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. Are you getting to endgame? Like, is the game over now? Yeah? Yes is in chat if this is like the end of the game proper. Like, are we finishing it tonight? But only so he can lead you in an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma is trying to show... Oh, nay. Okay, so we got more. Monokuma is trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Seriously pissing me off. Hell and ice. I've... Something like this is only so happy. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who's Monokuma's true identities? How could he come up with a plan like that? But now that that's enough reflecting on the past, let's talk about the future now. You guys hear about the weird Matrix cow situation? Where they realize that cows are happier if they're in pastures, but rather than giving them pastures, they gave them VR equipment, so that way they think they're in pastures. I don't know if that was true or not, but I believe in the fucked up universe we're in, that could be true. But belief without proof is immoral, so, you know, there's that. Don't remember who said that. Some smart guy, I'm sure. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to entering that place is the message that you found at Nezumi's castle. It's literally Leon.
Well...
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, I think you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It's probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. That has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna... Or something... Stop, don't stop. I'd hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess that's a nice time to announce it, right? I guess I'll announce the password. Boom! It's fucking Leon! That's the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You could use that to enter a very specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Thank you for the Leon bits, Ferret. This was Nagito's final message. That Leon number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry. I think let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go.
There's something wrong with you.
Ambassador Nagito. You screwed up until the very end. What was that praise me crap?
Of course not.
After all the crap he put us through, there's no way we'd ever do that.
All right.
Just as long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us. Thank you for the Leon bits, Morbid Safety and Jimbo Joe.
Damn right.
Damn right! What, are you scared now? Of course, let's crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing to worry about since everyone's here. Yeah, everyone's here.
Easy as pie.
Now then, let's make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else. It's gonna let me save, right? Outside, apparently. Oh. Now's not the time to react. I need to hurry to get to the ancient ruin on the second island. There it is. Cool, I'm glad the game just skipped a bunch of shit for me. It's gonna give me a save point, right? Like you guys said, it was gonna give me a save point. Somehow this is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's really safe to go inside. What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around. Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. Starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the food.
Oh, you're alive again. Oh, fuck. Gremlin's alive, too. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? Now's not the time to fuck around. It's gonna be alright. You don't have to worry. I'll protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe in the hope that lies beyond this point. It's your leader's order. Okay.
What?
The fuck was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you in the name of my family.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. It's fucking Leon!
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need to worry. The only thing you need... I knew it, though. I knew it as soon as I saw this keypad, right? Maybe not that, but I knew it when I saw it in the castle at the very least. There's no need to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Someone double check that shit. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. I don't know how you're going to check that shit, because I don't remember what episode that is. The sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Tubes.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... reality can't really keep itself together? This world? Thank you for the Leon bits, Morbid Safety. Stage clear? To be continued. Your little bit charge game. Abandon all hope. Achievement unlocked. On the plus side, she's not dead anymore, I guess. Because she was never alive. Chapter 0, heading to the school trip. I think that's what we're going to call it today, though. It'd be wrong to say I was swinging side to side. Come on! Do the Mario! Where's the button? That was the worst fucking impression. Shaking was quite irregular when he thought about it as a series of small shakes. Where's the save button? E? System? No. Save? I can't actually quit out of the game. I mean, I saved, so I can totally just quit, but just... Alright. Things in chat for me real quick. And then the question is, the chat seems to see telling you to stop immediately. The question, therefore, is, are you guys, can I free you now? Can I free you guys? Yeah. Don't, yeah. Okay, chat seems to be saying yeah, so I think we can free them now, Natalie. Okay. Alright, well, once we get you Welcome back, everyone. Don't stop. Hey, guess what? I just want to do this real quick. That's fun. Anyway, power is intoxicating. Publicity stunt. Okay, yeah, it just does sound stupid. Can't stop come here. Just want to say this game was before Doki Doki. I know, yeah, obviously, but like, you know, still, when's the next stream? Well, okay. So what have I promised to stream? Well, tomorrow I'm doing Solaris. Thursday I'm not streaming. Friday, Friday I'm doing Homestuck. And, I guess that means Sunday. You know? We could do Sunday or Saturday. How does it feel to be Galaxy Brain? Well, we did just have 3 hours of me being a fucking idiot, so, I mean, at least at the start. Then I started to catch hold of it, but it just seemed too straightforward, you know? It just seemed too straightforward. That said you missed an Easter egg, but good going. If you check the houses, the dead would give it cool context. That's too bad. Oh well. Let me check and see if there's any art. There appears to be a few arts. Let me show you guys. Doot. Comment build it. Jesus fucking Christ, Kane. You did it. Joseph's next you're gonna say. To do that. Soda. Jesus fucking Christ, Kane. Fuck the question. The answer is the Monokuma file and double fuck it for leading to a hangman nonsense. Let alone it being an utter clusterfuck. Jesus fucking Christ, Kane. Call back to the meat on the bone. Yeah. I like that you left oh my god, there's more. A certain point, your anxiety over the hangman is a point that makes it difficult. It's not a mini game itself. It's just nailed the fire grenade instantly. Twitch chat really needs some sort of pin message. It does if you do bit pins. Like, you can pin bits. You guys don't have a screen region where you can actually see the art, but I was reading over what people were saying in chat. Not what was being shown on stream. I was reading chat. Sorry, I know we haven't been doing the reading and chat thing for a bit. This might be spoilers for JoJo. The damage extends beyond the door. Oh, I like that. I like Kakion's hair. Jitari, you know what to do, right? Oh my god. And then they just like hop through the door. Like, this is a reference to today. God, holy shit. If you have not, if you haven't seen my run through of Stardust Crusaders, at least watch the last 6 episodes of it, you know? Cause that was interesting. And then we got this one from Dragon Girlmon. It says, goodbye, everyone. And you're welcome from Cum Hair himself. And yes, I'm going to call him that because he deserves it for that. That's good. Thank you so much, Dragon Girlmon. Friday for the last few episodes of the season. And then we got this one, Seaweeded. Monomi's fucking pissed. I just want to reiterate that you did a Terrence Darby with the chat. Which Darby was that? Was that the video game one? And what does that mean? Thank you for the art, guys. I've said it before, but holy shit. Like, a fucking... Art means that I've done something really good. And I don't really care about, like, whether or not you think you're a good artist or not. It, the amount of work and effort it takes to do an art is, to me, proof that it was worth the time, you know? It really is the thought that counts, you know? Like that, it means that it means that I did something worthy of you spending your time and effort on. Oh, the gamer where you answer your questions with being yes, yes, no, no, no. I mean, that's just called answering yes or no question. I don't know as if that's... Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you guys for being here. I go through waves of beating myself up, but seeing chat going real fucking fast, that was really nice. So thank you guys for that. Thanksgiving's coming up, so I guess that's something I need to be thankful for, is a nice chat. I've known a lot of people who have really, really actively shitty communities that go out of their way to shit on and treat the person who's giving them content like shit. And I know that sounds weird, but it's a thing. But anyway, this is me being sappy again. I get sappy when I have a good stream. So thank you guys for that. It's your fault that I had a good stream, assholes. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow, probably on Mike's channel. Keep an eye on Twitter. We'll figure it out. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.